What's up guys? So in this video I'm going to answer some more questions on Reddit. This one's a little bit different because I got camera here. So what I'm doing is I have my phone recording the video and then I'm doing OBS on my computer and then I'm going to record it and then I'm going to sync up the audio from the computer with the video. So we'll see how that turns out. Hopefully I'll get a USB camera either for Christmas as a present or I'll buy my own. If I don't, I put it on my Christmas list, so we'll see. So yeah, I'm just going to answer some Reddit questions.
Drifting in my heart, I know a fool. Lying ain't my only golden rule.
So this guy's asking if he's writing an article and it's over 2,000 words, if it makes sense to keep it all as one article or should you break it up into multiple articles. It really depends on the topic. If it makes sense to keep it all as one article, then yeah, you should keep it as one article. But if it doesn't make sense to keep it as one article, then you shouldn't. Basically, if the other topic that you're going into would make sense as a separate article, then it should be a separate article. You shouldn't try to squeeze in as much as you can into one article, because then you start to writing about things that aren't actually directly related with the main search query. Also, you should look at what other people are doing for that search query, see what's already ranking on Google, and if other people aren't writing 5,000 word articles on the topic, then you probably shouldn't write a 5,000 word article. You should break it up into different articles and then interlink them between each other, because you can also gain benefits, search engine optimization benefits, from interlinking articles. So that's also something to keep in mind, which you can't do that if you have just one big article. So I think there's definitely a benefit to having two or three articles that are a little bit smaller rather than having one giant article. But of course it does depend, because some articles you're not going to rank unless you do write 5,000 words. So you just have to look at what's already ranking and try to create something similar. So this next question is pretty interesting. He said he's deleted a blog post that derived most of his traffic to his blog, but it wasn't in his niche. More than 2 weeks have gone by and he's still getting traffic. So the reason why you're still getting traffic is because the article is still on Google Search Console. Google still is showing it on the SERPs. You know how when you go in to edit an article, if you change the title or something and then you go search your article, it's still showing the old one, because nothing changes until the Googlebot crawl your page. Until your page is recrawled showing that it doesn't exist anymore, it's going to still show up in the search results. That's what's happening. People are clicking on it and they're probably just getting a 404 error that it doesn't exist. I'm not really sure why you'd want to delete your blog post, even if it's not in your niche. If it was deriving most of your traffic, then maybe that's a sign that you should move your blog towards that niche, because it seems like you're having more success there. I wouldn't have deleted that, but it is what it is. It's up to you what you do going forward, but that's just my thoughts on that one. This next guy's asking if you normally notice any dips of traffic over Christmas time. So he said he's had a blog. It's not really product focused. He doesn't have enough data from the last year to make an informed judgment, but he said he's down 20% this year. He thinks if it's from Christmas, but unfortunately your site has probably been affected by the December core update. A lot of sites either went up about 20% or went down 20%. Seems to be the average. Some went way worse, some went way better, but the average is around a 20% either dip or increase, and it seems like this guy unfortunately saw the decrease. And it seems like the older sites are getting the increase, or the bigger sites seem to be getting the increase, whereas the smaller sites that are not aged as much are getting the decrease. I have one site that is fairly new, about 10 months, but it has 130 posts on it, and it actually had about a 20-30% increase. And then I have other sites that are like 4 or 5 months old, and they've had a decrease in traffic. Nobody knows exactly what the update was or what they changed. All we know is some people won and some people lost. This is going to be the last question for this video. I'm going to keep it short. This guy asked how much he should pay for 1,000 words of content. Typically I pay about 15 to 20 cents per 1,000 words. Most of the time it was about 20 cents or 2 cents, about $20 per 1,000 words. I have one guy I'm doing $20 per 1,000, and I have another guy I'm doing 15 per 1,000. One of them I'm paying separate from I'm just paying them personally, not from a company. So I got one I'm paying with Payoneer, and then one I'm paying through iWriter. But yeah, usually it's about 20 bucks per 1,000 words. If you pay anything less than that, if you go to Fiverr and try to pay someone $5 or less, you're gonna get just either spun content or just crap content that you're just going to have to rewrite yourself. And if you pay more for that, you're going to get something pretty good depending on where you get it, but it's going to take forever for you to make your money back from that investment. So really you don't want to spend $200 for an article that it's going to be years before your website even makes $200. So it really depends where you're at with your website and how much you want to have to edit it once you get it back. But I would say about $20 is a good range. And that's going to be it for this video. So if you have any questions yourself, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, and maybe I'll do subscriber questions next instead of answering Reddit questions if I get enough questions to do that. And if you haven't already, you should leave a like and subscribe to this channel for future videos. Thanks, and see you next one.